I almost started filming, but I forgot to show you guys something incredibly crazy. 3, 2, 1. I got new glasses. It's gotten to that point where I'm feeling very burnout-y again, so I figured I'll just do a chill doing my nails while I talk about stuff video, because I've wanted to do this for a while. I was going to do a Q&A, but I only got one question, and that's no fun. So I figured I'll do my nails and talk to you guys about stuff, maybe tell you guys how I'm doing my nails, you know, like what I'm doing. It'll be like a podcast, or like, you know those like mukbang videos where people like talk while they're just like eating food? It's like that, except I'm not eating food, I'm doing my nails. So let's get started. First thing I do is I take off my nails, if I can get them off. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can put this up to the camera. Look at how gross that is.
Yeah.
What can I talk about? School's starting up soon, so that's fun. Oh, here's a fun story that just happened. So I'm doing this early college program, right? That my school participates in. It happens at my local college campus. Oh no, I broke my nail. Oh my god, that is... Okay, well, I got an email to my school email today, and it was saying, oh, like, the Early College Career Academy just got social media. So I figured I should probably follow them so I can get updates on, like, if remote learning is going to be a thing through this program or not. Look at how broken my nail is.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to file that. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but I might have had a clip that I thought I recorded, but I didn't, so that's fun. So, I go to follow this Early College Career Academy Twitter, right? And I follow them. I was their first follower. Such a flex. And then I remember I'm on Stan Twitter. My Twitter isn't a personal account. So, the first thing you see when you look at my profile, well, when you looked at my profile, I changed it after this, my bio says, you, Machine Gun Kelly looking yeehaw. And so if they saw that, that was the first impression, great first impression on a college. I don't think anything will happen, but I changed my bio and now it just says Machine Gun Kelly looking yeehaw. What else can I talk about? That is so... Okay, I need to file that as soon as possible because I cannot peel my nails with that looking... I guess this is the time to show off my fancy schmancy glass nail filers. It works. No, it doesn't. That's gonna annoy me. Okay, now I have nail dust all over me, but that's fine. So there was just a Netflix movie with Machine Gun Kelly in it that came out this past week, on Friday. I'm gonna be honest, okay, spoiler alert. I'll give you a timestamp to skip to if you haven't watched Project Power and you want to. It's not a huge spoiler, but if you're a fan of Machine Gun Kelly, it's a spoiler, so skip to this time if you don't want to hear it. So, I was kind of upset because Machine Gun Kelly's character was like the first to die in the movie. It's upsetting. And then, it wasn't very interesting. Like, the plot kind of intrigued me. I don't know, I wasn't a fan. And I was excited because one of the people who worked on the movie also worked on Nerve. And I was like, oh, like if it's being like produced or directed, I don't know, by the same person, then it's gonna be just as good and I'm gonna love this movie. Here's what happened. I get like maybe 30 minutes through and my brother comes into my room and he's like, hey, you wanna go to the store? And I'm like, I can't pass up a trip to the store because I get pizza. So I went to the store and then I came back. I don't remember exactly what happened after that. I think my parents wanted to talk to me. I'm not sure. But then by the time I get back to my room, I was not interested in this movie anymore. So, kind of upsetting. It had a lot of potential. If you want to watch it, I'd say go ahead, but I was not amazed. Now I got all my crusty, dusty nails off. What do I do next? Let me pull out my bag of nail stuff. I don't remember if I'm supposed to do the alcohol swabs first, or I'm supposed to push back my cuticles first. So I'll do it twice. Let me look at my planner to see what's happening and what's been happening. Let's talk music. Wait, what am I doing? Let's talk music. So this week, First and Forever's releasing a song. That's really exciting. They're working on an EP. I'm really excited for that. I think it's an EP. Pretty excited for that. They're a very small band. Well, I feel like they've grown a lot, but at the same time, they're still like really small compared to some of the other people I stan. If you like All Time Low, or if you like Machine Gun Kelly's newer music, I would recommend First and Forever. They call themselves emo, but I feel like it's more like pop punky kind of. Oh my goodness, all my nails are breaking. Okay. That's probably not healthy. I'm upset because I really like Jaden Hossler's music, but he also like just attended a huge party recently. Not very happy about that because we're literally in the middle of a pandemic, but okay. But he has a song coming on Thursday. 2 weeks ago, Machine Gun Kelly released 2 songs. Concert for Aliens and My Ex's Best Friend, I think it's called. I'm disappointed because I feel like My Ex's Best Friend is a very like radio potential song, but I don't get a lot of opportunities to listen to pop radio because whenever my mom's in the car we listen to country. I could always download like a radio app on my phone or something. I think I also have, I don't know where it went, but my MP3 player also does radio. But I don't use that anymore because I have my phone. But it's upsetting because if the song ever does play on any of my like local radio stations, I won't be able to hear it because we listen to country most of the time. The only times I really get to listen to pop is when I'm with my dad either driving or getting fast food for dinner. Speaking of driving, I drove a car home for the first time. I drove on the actual road. That's crazy. So now what I'm doing, I don't know if I could like, oh wait, easy idea. Hold on. I'm going around here. Focus. Okay, good enough. So then what I'm doing is basically just like pushing my cuticles back. Oh, it's still recording, that's why it doesn't. When I'm not recording and I go to focus the camera, it makes a little beep sound. Like, that's how I know the camera's focused on me and I'm ready to, like, hit record. But when it's recording, it doesn't make that beep sound. Hi, so I wanted to record the sound my camera makes when it's focused. You hear that? See, that doesn't happen when, well, now I'll start recording. And yeah, see, it doesn't happen. Where is it? Now I'm doing this base coat, Flamingo Lady. Oh, I need to focus the camera. Flamingo Lady Nails base coat. Let's hope it focuses on me. I'm too lazy to stop recording. I really like this base coat. It's really helped keep my nails on for, you know, a week, 2 weeks, however long I decide to keep my nails on. What else can I talk about? I already talked about driving. I talked about music. I talked about movie. There really isn't that much else to talk about. Oh, speaking of music, you know what did make me sad? I released, I think 5 covers last week, all from this band called Who Hurt You, which is Jack from All Time Low, and I think he's mainly a songwriter, but he also has songs himself. His name's Kevin, I think. And I need to set a timer. Where's my phone? So I really wanted them to see it, or at least Kevin to see it, because he's the singer. I covered their entire EP. I'll set a timer for like 6 minutes. I did covers of their entire EP, every song, because that's been like my comfort EP this past like couple weeks. And they didn't see it, and I'm upset, and I didn't want to be like really annoying about it. Because who knows, they may have seen it and listened to it and been like, wow, this is terrible. I don't want her to know that I've seen this. Because I've said this before and I'll say it again. My phone's falling. If an artist sees your cover, if a singer sees your cover, they're not going to reply and be like, wow, this is absolute crap. Because you know what's going to happen? Everyone's going to cancel them because, oh, they're like so mean to their fans. So maybe they did see it and they just didn't say anything about it because it sucks. That's a possibility. Well, now I gotta wait for the base coat to dry, so I will get back to you when they're dry. So it's been 3 minutes and my nails are dry. So while those 3 minutes were happening, I was scrolling on my Twitter and I noticed something that I didn't talk about yet. So Machine Gun Kelly is nominated for a Video Music Award, Best Alternative. Go vote right now. Like, what really makes me sad is a lot of the fans are like being super guilt trippy about voting. Like, people are saying like, oh, like you're not taking this as seriously as some other people. Like, you gotta step it up, get to it, vote with 10 different emails every day. And like, some people are busy. Some people can't do that every day. Some people can't vote during power hour because for some countries they may be asleep. Or not some countries, I guess some like areas of the US. I don't know how, like, where you can vote from. Maybe you can vote from outside of the US. I'm not sure. Someone replied to me and they said that they want Coulson to win because it's like his first big nomination, and I get that. Like, yeah, this is important and he deserves to win, you know? But like, that doesn't give, and it's mostly adults that are doing this. This doesn't give the adults this excuse to be like,
I feel like you guys just like aren't taking it seriously. Like, this is a big deal and you should be putting everything aside in your day to vote for the entire hour where you get 20 votes instead of 10.
And don't get me started on the fact that All Time Low is also nominated for the same category. And it's not like either of them are nominated for another category, so I had to choose between the two. And now everyone on my Twitter timeline is like, vote for All Time Low, vote for Machine Gun Kelly. I just can't wait till the end of the month when the VMAs happen. 21 Pilots wins and this is all over. I haven't even chosen what ones I want to do yet. I have ones out for short nails. Oh, these are probably still sticky. Oh no, I ruined them. Hold on. Okay, I can't touch these. What do I have in here? I think I'm gonna go with these. Okay, so let me focus the camera on them. Hi. Okay, so now that these are kind of dry, I will start applying them. Oh, they're not dry. Oh my goodness. I need to be patient. Oh, my timer just went off. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. When you open the nails, it's different for each set, but this one just has a sheet of plastic that comes off, and then you have to fight with it, and then it sticks to your wet nails, and then it ruins everything again. I'm lucky I do my left hand first, because my right hand is still wet. So the order that I go in is very specific. I go left pinky to left thumb, and then right pinky to right thumb, because I always use my right thumb to peel the nails off. So then you just place it on there. You kind of fold it over. And then you take the nail and you fold it over your nail. That makes complete sense. And then you grab one of your fancy schmancy. You don't need a fancy schmancy one. I got these for Christmas last year. Oh my goodness! But I've been doing my nails since before Christmas last year, so you can just use any like nail file, and you basically just do that. And then peel it off. And this bit goes in the garbage. Just kind of make sure everything, like you didn't forget any little pieces. And that's how you do your nails. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about while I finish up doing my actual nails. So, I could go on Twitter and ask for topics to talk about. I talked about it on TikTok. Or, I think I talked about it and then I didn't post it. This whole alt thing. Because, like, I feel like the word alt has been watered down to just wear black clothes and have dyed hair and you're alt. Like, I know that's not what it actually means, but the fact that it's been watered down to that makes it so I don't even want to call myself alt. I listen to the music, I agree with most of the political statements, if not all of them, like Black Lives Matter, like, obviously, but just the fact that, like, where did they go? Oh, they're there. Just the word alt has just been so overused, and to the point where I don't want to use it anymore. I feel like TikTok has gotten very toxic to the point where, like, Donald Trump wanted to ban it, and, like, at this point, like, I don't care. Like, I spend most of my time on TikTok, but I've downloaded all the ones that make me laugh. So, like, if he said yeet with TikTok, like, I wouldn't care. Especially because most of the songs that I hear on the radio are TikTok songs. I want to just, like, go onto today's top hits on Spotify and listen to something I haven't heard before. You know, like, I want to turn on the radio when I am in the car with my dad and we're either practicing driving or, ooh, that nail is atrocious. Do you see that? It's terrible. Hi, it's still Monday. It's only been like minutes since I finished filming. My pointer finger, the nail already came off. It's very important to choose the right size for your nail or else this will happen. So, like, when we are getting fast food or we're practicing driving, I want to turn on the radio and hear something either like, oh, like, that sounds cool, I want to know what the song is. Or, like, something that's not a TikTok dance. You're going to see people TikTok dancing in their cars, and then the car will crash. You know those videos where it's like a car driving off a cliff, but it's, like, set to music? I don't know why, but I find those hilarious. Oh my god, why? What did I do to make this finger so terrible? I talked about school at the beginning of this video, and I only talked about the program I'm going into. Let's talk about actual school. I'm staying home for school. That's a privilege, I guess. I only have 2 classes a day because that program takes up half my day. You know what would really suck, though? The only 2 classes that I have that are, like, actual classes are English and history. So what would really suck is if I had them both the same day. Because my rotation goes A, B, C, D. That's, like, how my schedule works. So if I had English and history on an A day, that'd be terrible. And then I'd have photo and study hall another. That'd suck. Because, well, I say that, but then the photo and study hall day would be a great day, because then the only thing I'd have to do is stuff that I enjoy. But then the next day, English and history, I'd be miserable because all the work, all of the hard work would be one day. That'd be terrible. So let's talk about Animal Crossing. So since my last video, I've done a lot of changes to my island. Well, not really. I picked up all the weeds that were everywhere. I just recently got 1 billion bells. That's crazy. I won this giveaway, right? And I get to this island, And this was a little sketchy, right? I was feeling a little sketch. I'm like, is this actually gonna happen? It was funny. It was my night to clean the kitchen because my brother and I alternate days because we can't work together in anything. So they were available at like 6:10, and I'm like, well, that's when I leave to do the kitchen. So I got up at like 5:40 to clean the kitchen, and it took me like 10 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready. So I get to this island, and it's literally just a Nook's Cranny, and in front of it was like a bunch of turnips. So they're like, go in, sell 3 things of turnips for like negative 40,000 bells. And I'm like, okay, that's a little sketchy. And then he was like, okay, then like once you leave, you get all your bells. So the first thing I had to do, I didn't think you could have any bells in your little bank thing. So literally like right as I was getting ready, I was like getting rid of all my bells because I had like 6 million bells. I didn't want to have those be wasted even though I was getting a billion. Like I was like, what if I already have bells? Like what if it breaks something? What if it doesn't work? So I ended up losing like 300,000 bells. That's fine because, you know, a billion. So then I go in and I sell the turnips. Negative 40 something million. And I leave, I go back to my island and I look. And literally a billion bells. I haven't spent any of them yet because I still have the millions left over. And I just have bells, like, I have a full room in my house full of bells. Because, yeah. I don't think it was last night. I think it was the night before. I go to this Twitch streamer's island and we played some games. It was like a game night. It was fun. I went there was a bug off. There was hide and seek. We played tag. And at one point, the streamer didn't know who I was, but I was it, and she's like, the one with the crown is it. That was kind of funny. I kind of cheated in hide and seek because I didn't know you were allowed to hide inside, and I was in the campsite. But yeah, so I ended up winning 200,000 bells, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, we did a fashion show. That's how so I won hide and seek, and I got 3rd place in the fashion show. So I got 200,000 bells. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? I literally have a billion bells. So I picked up all the weeds. I made a path from my resident services over to my Concert for Aliens area and my like little gift area. I feel like compared to the islands I'm seeing on Twitter, like my island sucks. Like it's so bad. But like everyone on Animal Crossing is like, don't compare your island to other people's islands. Like that creates like such like insecurities. And then they have like a perfect island. Like you're one to say that. So I finished my nails. So I never said I was good at them. So last thing I do is a top coat, also made by the Flamingo Lady Nails. My mom doesn't do this. She says they're just better without the top coat. I think the top coat just kind of like secures them, makes them stay on a little better. Oh my goodness, my pointer finger is terrible. Everything's terrible. Of course, the one time I'm filming me doing my nails, they end up completely horrible. So once I'm done with the top coat, I'm pretty much done with my nails. Like that's it. I haven't done the top coat on my other hand yet, but I'm so ready to stop filming. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed me rambling on about basically nothing. Thank you for watching, and I never know how to end these things.